Hey, I'm the story sentence coach. If you're here, it's because you're looking for something to help you finish your book. Maybe you're stuck in the middle of your book, or maybe you haven't even started the thing. Well, I'm here to tell you that there's a formula. There's a pattern to storytelling. You know it, you live it, but you can't describe it whatsoever. You're stuck. I'm sorry, I was in the same boat for a long time. So this is a new channel. Please like, subscribe, and share. There's something else. Oh, add some comments below. That'll really help me out, and I'll be able to keep going and giving you all these nuggets of wisdom. So where to begin? So here's your biggest problem. Your biggest problem is that you have the wrong philosophy of what a book is. I'm sorry, you couldn't help it. This is what your teachers have taught you. This goes on and on. Doesn't matter how great and posh of a program you're in or been in. Your teachers have been using this traditional knowledge, which is based on workarounds. So instead of having this pattern that unites everything in storytelling and thoughts in life, instead of having this pattern, they have these workarounds. And so in this circumstance we use this, in this circumstance we use that. And so this is how they tell you how to write anything. This is how they tell you to write anything. They say that basically your structure, whatever you come across randomly while writing your rough draft, whatever you come up with is better than the actual pattern. But there is a pattern. This is great. And so basically you'll have a bunch of writers get together with their rough drafts or whatever you want to call the thing before you bring it and show it to someone else. First draft, third edit. And so you'll come together for a critique session. And so at the critique session, you'll often have new people say, well, what's the pattern to a story that you're going to analyze my story by? And people will say, well, no, there is no pattern. You read your story, and then we tell you, what you can do to improve it. They can give you the workarounds they think apply. And so it makes people hate critique groups, and you should see the rules for the critique groups. It's like a wrestling match. You should begin with praise. You can give your critical opinion of something, and then you have to end your statement with praise. And it's like, oh my God, no, that's not it. And so so eventually I went back to critique groups. I was one of the people who hated critique groups. Sorry, I'm on a sidewalk. Okay, so I hated critique groups and I stopped going, and then eventually I went back after I found this pattern, this formula. And what happens at the critique groups I go to, I have a great time. There are published authors there, but there's new people who come in, and everybody gets excited, and people actually copy me. There was one time I brought a story, and then there was a certain characteristic to the story, and then the next time we met, another author had a story that was inspired by mine. Just a section of it, I guess. So the reason is I've got this pattern, the pattern of my stories. I write these stories in this specific pattern. There's like 19 points to it. Don't let me scare you away with that. There's 3 basic parts to the pattern, and these 3 basic parts are in sentences. So that's why I'm the story sentence coach. So, these critique groups, the last one was just so awesome. People were like walking out high-fiving. There were only like 5 of us in the place. And so this pattern actually creates the question. So when writers read my story and they try to come up with questions and offer feedback, their inspiration is from my story, and they use the guidelines from my stories. So that's how powerful it is. That's the formula. Okay, so this is a new channel, so come on, like, subscribe, put some great comments below. I guess we'll see you soon.